Welcome to this vlog of a trip that I really wanted to make. Last year we went sailing in Norway, which was one of the most amazing trips I've ever done. And I thought it would be a once in a lifetime experience, but thanks to the stream we decided to go again. Where I left my game chair and my game setup to sail from Jersey to Brittany. And it's really difficult to take vacation as a streamer, so I just decided to bring you all with me by making this vlog, and I hope you will enjoy all the beautiful shots of the places we've been. Have fun! We started our journey in Jersey. I've never been to Jersey and I was really excited to go there. However, there was only like a very short morning that we would spend on Jersey until the wind didn't do anything. So instead of sailing to Bretagne on the first morning, we decided to stay. So together with Yogas, we went on a beautiful walk from the harbor along the coast, and we saw this absolutely amazing, stunning beach where we spent some time making pictures and walking around and just enjoying the view.
Doe eens iets leuks?
Before we'd sail out of the harbor. Oh no, and then there was this amazing parade. Apparently the flower festival, the flower parade was exactly the day that we were there. So we had a lot of fun watching all of that, of those beautiful flower parades, cars driving by and seeing a little bit of the Jersey culture.
Nice. Can you tell me something about the last flower car?
You always loved the last flower car because it was a Dutch tribute.
What are we looking at? What is this?
Dutch!
Amazing. Holland!
And then it was time to leave the beautiful island Jersey.
Station calling to Helen Marina, go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon, sitting at Jersey. We are now leaving the Bravo pontoon, heading out, and thanks for having us.
Ja, zomaar mooi hoor. Mooi man.
Goed gedaan, Viv.
And with that, it's time to hoist the sails and set out for our first day of sailing. Let's go. Look at that beautiful, massive water.
Yeah.
And then we anchored near Jersey, which was super lovely. We had our first meal together with all of the people that are aboard of the ship, made by our absolutely amazing boatswoman Lotte, who is an amazing bosun?
Yeah, that's the word.
Bosun. Boatswoman.
Skipper.
Boatswain. And it was super nice. The location of the very first night, we would sleep right here.
Goedemorgen, Viv.
And then, did we go for a swim that evening? Or did we go that morning? We did swim there. Yeah, so my first swim was in Jersey and oh my god, that was cold. It was so cold. And after the swim, it was time for breakfast because soon we would set out to sail. But not before the dishes were done. Because obviously when you eat on a boat, you don't have a dishwasher, you are the dishwasher. I did my makeup at this absolutely amazing place. The next day was the day I was a little bit nervous about. I don't think I would have booked this trip if the long sailing from Jersey to Bretagne would be at the end. Because I was nervous I would get seasick or anything because it's quite a lot of water. But it was absolutely amazing. I think this might have been my favorite day, was sailing from Jersey to Bretagne. I don't know what the city was where we arrived at actually. What was the first close to Pinpool? And after seeing only sea for a little bit with this amazing beautiful weather, we saw land again and we reached the coast of Bretagne, which was absolutely amazing, and our skipper found another nice place to anchor for the night.
Hey, Viv. Do you like it here? You think it's beautiful?
Stunning. But have you seen the moon?
The moon?
And while it's hard to show on camera, we saw the biggest, most beautiful orange moon while we were anchoring in this stunning place. It was insane. And every day before or after dinner, the skipper would explain the plan. So right now we were there, we would anchor again, this time at a lovely island where he recommends us to go for a walk, which we will do, I'll show you later. And after the walks there and a nice swim, we would finally go land inward to the first harbor at the coast of Bretagne. And after doing my makeup again in a very beautiful place, it was time to hoist the sails and go to the island we've discussed the day before during dinner, where once again the anchor would be let out into the water. We took the dinghy to go ashore, which was really nice because there you could go for an absolutely amazing walk. So we went on a super nice walk on the island, and there we had this absolutely amazing Bretagne food galette, which was amazingly to my liking. I had one with goat cheese and bacon. Then we also went for a swim, which was absolutely lovely because in Jersey I took a very short swim and then I went out as soon as possible. But there, the water was super lovely and they put a live buoy out and I claimed that one and I just, chilled in that for, I think, a long time. And it was super nice. And while everybody was swimming, our skipper was cleaning the boat. I think he did this like 5 times during the trip, trying to make the boat as shiny as possible. Quite a lot of time. I think everybody was already dressed again when I got out of the water in the end. And after that we continued to sail and we went to the first harbor of Bretagne, which harbor was that? Which was Lezardrieux. I apologize for that pronunciation. I will write it on the screen so you can see what city it actually was. And then it was time for a very important moment, the first shower in the Bretagne harbor. And though the shower was fine, I was super happy with my slippers because the floor was a bit gross. And then I was all clean and fresh again to go back to the boat. Oh, my little slippers, that definitely saved me in the shower, which was actually really, really good. Nice pressure, super warm, love that. So today's a good day. Yay! Then we cheersed on a beautiful day, started cooking and had dinner, which again included the explanation of what we're gonna do tomorrow. And the evening was spent reading books, enjoying the absolutely stunning view, and watching boats struggle to get into the harbor because of the intense currents in the river next to it. Which was quite the exciting thing to watch. The moment we arrived near France, we got croissants at breakfast, and they were actually really, really good croissants. Our skipper would go to the bakery every single morning if we were in a harbor. And after breakfast, it was time to leave the harbor again and get back to work and go onto the waters. It was super busy with tiny boats close to where the sea started, which was super fun to see and a little bit dangerous. And then it was time for Captain Joris to take over the steering wheel and guide us safely across the immense waters of danger, fright, and mostly sunlight. It was actually a really nice sailing day. We were so lucky with the weather. It was absolutely amazing. And leading up to the next harbor on the river, we saw these kind of farms. We still don't have any idea what this is. I should really look up what this is because I still want to learn what they're doing. And we think these farms, if they're farms, are only visible with low water. And as you can see, it was low tide when we were going to the harbor. The closer we got to the harbor, the more boats we were already seeing. And of course, don't forget to put on some sunscreen. And after a day on the water, it was time to read a book while closing into the harbor where we spotted our next goal. Let's find this tower.
It's time for calf training.
It was quite a climb to get out of the harbor due to the low tide, but once we did that, we could climb the city and focus on the tower, or well, focus on the tower. Maybe every now and then I got a little bit distracted because look at this, look at that. And then we were there.
That is
Absolutely stunning.
a very pretty church.
Cathedral. And after the cathedral visit, we went for a walk around town. It was an absolutely amazing place with so many nice view spots to watch the nature. This is exactly why I wear pants under all my dresses. But look at the view. The view of the nature. Not when my dress went up. That's why I wear shorts. Short shirt.
Interesting.
Birds!
The water is so low.
The water is so low.
The water is so low. Low, 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 low.
Viv is in a different energy vibe than I am.
Low, 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 low.
Are you having fun, babe?
Yes.
Good. Look at how happy she is. Such a happy girl.
Low, low, low.
It's beautiful here.
Yeah, it is really beautiful.
Cool.
There's another old picture. I don't know this. Potatoes. These are all potatoes.
You scared a fish away with that sneeze. And after a really nice visit to the absolutely beautiful church on top of the hill, mountain, whatever city, we now have olives. We now have olives, vino, tomatoes, and cheese. You'd almost think we're on vacation. What an absolutely amazing life.
Life. Oh, life. Oh, life. Oh, life.